Hello everybody, welcome back to Masked Pundit TV, and now in today's video I am going to be giving my preview and prediction for today's game, which sees Arsenal take on Brighton. So let's get right into it, no waffling. So Brighton, they're a good team. We know the quality that Brighton possess. They're a very well set up team. They're very good for their appointments. Are very well run club, I would say. Um, but they have not won a game for the last 4 games. I think they're on a 4-game winless run at the minute. So they're in a little bit of poor form. They obviously drew with Sunderland. They lost to Liverpool. They lost to Aston Villa, and I can't remember who the other team was, but they beat Nottingham Forest. They beat Nottingham Forest. I do remember that. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's difficult. It is difficult to predict this game because they are a tough team. They're a well set up team. Got some very good players. I say this every time if you watch my game week predictions for every single game. I always say with Brighton, I think they've got a very well balanced squad in the sense of they could use a player, and then their backups are all still of quality. Like I think they've just got quality throughout their whole team. You know, you don't really notice that many significant downgrades with whoever they bring off the bench. They are a very good club, very good club. Arsenal, also we're just coming off with the win against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. We also beat Everton in the Premier League 1-0 in our last game. Hopefully we have some players back. There's a lot of talk that Gabriel could be back soon. Havertz should be back soon. So, I just no more injuries, please. No more injuries. I beg. I'm tired of injuries. So I don't know. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a difficult game for sure. We did actually beat Brighton earlier in the season already in the Carabao Cup. Remember when we heavily rotated our squad? We did win that game. Brighton weren't really clinical. Was the biggest problem for them there. They missed a few good chances, but we took ours and we went through. But still, that was in the past. This is a completely different game now. Let's get into my predicted lineup. So, in goal, we're going to go with David Raya. Kepler came in for the cup game. Did pretty decent. Can't really complain. Now, David Raya is the Premier League goalie. So, that will not change. On the right, as the right back, we're going to go with Jurriën Timber. We don't really have other options there, to be honest with you. I think it will be Jurriën Timber. Right centre back, we're going to go with Saliba. Again, while some scarers out, we don't really have the backup there. Backup right foot centre back, which Arteta yikes. So, it's not even we could play Timber at centre back because we don't have a backup right back at the minute. So, it'll have to be Saliba. Centre back. I'm gonna go Hincapié. I think he will play this game. He was dropped for the cup game, which is good. I think he needed the rest. Here we'll go with Hincapié, get him back for the league game. Yes, I would have another clean sheet, 2 clean sheets in a row in the Premier League. The other clean sheet, so yeah. And then left back, I'm going to go Calafiori again. He was a brick wall at centre back. He was very good at centre back. Let's get him forward a bit more. We know how good he can be forward, how good his finishing can be for a left back. He's a threat going forward. So I would like him to be, over yapping again, be on our left back position. And let's see what he does. Onto the midfield now. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go with Declan Rice. Absolutely pivotal player for us. Didn't play. He did start in the Carabao Cup game, I don't think, did he? So he'll be well vested here as well, which is good. Again, we've got to wrap him in bubble wrap. This dude, I mean, he is so important to us. Then next to him, we're going to go with Zubimendi. I think Zubimendi is, again, going to have an important role to play in this game. Brighton, I don't think Brighton are going to play Yo Block. I don't think they're going to sit back. So Zubimendi's passing here could be really good to see. Let's see if he can, his tempo just controlling the game. We know Brighton might be able to pressure us, make it a bit fast-paced at times. So might try to make us uncomfortable, so Zubimendi is going to be very important in that regard. And then we're just ahead of him, we're going to go with Martin Odegaard. Again, was rested for the Crystal Palace game. So, he'll come back in for this game. He is the captain. It's simple as that, really. Hopefully, again, he releases the ball a bit quicker. That's my biggest complaint with Odegaard, is he just holds up the ball that little bit too young. Would like to see him release the ball quicker. Yeah, that's all I want to see from him, really. But other than that, we know the quality he possesses. Now it's getting to the front three. Okay, front three now. So, on the right, I am going to go with Bukayo Saka. Madueke played the last game. Saka comes back for this game. Simple as that, really. Madueke, great to have that option off the bench. Good to have that option as a backup. But Saka will be the number one. We know the quality he's got. We know how important he is to this team. So, yes, Bukayo Saka will play on the right. On the left, I'm going to go with... Now, it seems like a Martinelli type game, doesn't it? It does seem like a Martinelli type game. I'm going to go with Trossard, though. I will say Trossard. I think that's a safer pick. I feel like Martinelli could get a lot of space in this game, so I was tempted to put him in. But yeah, I'm going to go with Trossard. Yeah, I think against his old club, he could do very well. He's actually had a very, very good season, so yeah. And then up front, I'm going to go with the main man, Victor Gyökeres. Jesus started the last game, and he's a very different player to Gyökeres, as we all know. So I'm going to go with Gyökeres this game, and I mean, it's against his old club as well. Actually, he used to play for Brighton, didn't he? So, yeah, I'm still backing Gyökeres. I still think the quality is very clearly there. So, yeah, the finishing, his strengths there, just better on the first touch sometimes. And I think we'll be golden. But that is it for this video. In a minute, I've got to do my prediction. I know we've rushed it there. Sorry about that. Right, prediction. I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal. Goals from Victor Gyökeres. And I feel like I predict him to score every season. If my predictions are accurate, he'd be top scorer by now, I swear down. But Victor Gyökeres and Odegaard, go on, Odegaard. He's due a goal. Right, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share the video around. It's all greatly appreciated as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. Hopefully Arsenal get the 3 points. Come on, you Gunners. Don't let me down.